W move, guys. I want to know what your opinion is on that. G2 is so fucked. He's gonna rot in G2 with that shit lineup. Yeah. Okay, I want to say some things about that. I want to say some things about that. Wait, lo-fi house music. We gotta do this. G2 is fucked. So I do not think G2 has a shit lineup, guys. I think it's just like, I don't know if it like this team, right? This team gives me depression vibes somehow. Like when I see them play, they have some happy moments, but mostly when I see them play, they don't look happy. You know, they have no chemistry. Exactly. Yeah, boy. Exactly this. Like, I think every player is good in their way. I think every player is good in their way somehow, but I don't know. The chemistry is not. The chemistry is off, guys. I don't know. I think Malps cannot. I think Malps is a great aimer, but I think I don't think he can replicate what Nico does on, like, especially the vocal part. So this is a huge issue where you see the G2 is much worse than before when they had Nico. Now if they lose m0nesy, bro, m0nesy is G2's face right now. He is the team right now. Without m0nesy, this team loses, in my opinion, all their identity. They're gonna lose their identity. It's gonna be like, I don't know how they're gonna replace m0nesy, bro. Who the fuck are they gonna get? Like, I was thinking, like, who will they get? There's too many fat people in G2, bro. Oh my god. Chill, please. Oh shit. Dexter is not gonna happen. I don't think so. Maybe for a short term, maybe they will do a swap. m0nesy Dexter, it could be. But I don't see... I mean, maybe, but I don't think that's gonna be good chemistry-wise because they need someone else. I think they need to replace m0nesy. They would need some young prodigy, or I don't know, like, bro, I think I could see Wonderful maybe in here. Wonderful. If Navi is... Okay, let's make an experiment. If Navi removes Wonderful, G2 picking up Wonderful would not be such a crazy downgrade because m0nesy, of course, is better than Wonderful, but I do think Wonderful, I think he's getting a bit too much hate recently. I think Wonderful can be really good, but there's also something off in Navi. Maybe he needs a fresh start as well. I have no idea. I think that could be okay. It wouldn't be the worst case for G2. I think they still could make it work, but they still need to make another change, in my opinion, because, like, for me, the chemistry is just off. Like, I don't know how to fix G2. It's just like, I think every player has good attributes, but I think the chemistry is off, in my opinion. Wrinkle to G2, that is a great idea, Levante. And I was thinking about that too, but the problem is, NIP, where the fuck is NIP, bro? Where is NIP? No, wait, they're so upright. NIP. Why can I not find NIP in the ranking? Oh, they're not even top 50. Oh my fucking god. Bro, I was like, where the fuck is NIP? Safe rate, bro. I was like, where the fuck is NIP? I'm sorry, NIP, but the fuck is happening with them? Bro, I went to here. I was like, where the fuck are they? Yeah, I know they were 150, but I think it's because they lost their core. That's why. It's not because I downranked to 150. They lost their core. Kaden to G2? No way. This would never happen and never work in a million years. Because, first of all, Kaden is an IGL. Yeah, if you would remove snacks and you put Kaden and you put another rifler, then it technically could work, but I do not see that working because Kaden is a classic Danish player. Danish CS and the G2 people, no. That's not gonna work. Like that, I tell you this right now, I don't think he would want to go, and I don't think G2 would want him. It's not working. I think he is good in a Danish team. He needs something like a heroic lineup, which he kind of like has now with Astralis, like at least the old core. This wouldn't be a good idea. So that's not gonna happen. I will give away a knife if that happens. With this constellation, obviously. Like if of course G2 takes Astralis core, then it doesn't count, but you get me. Mardex, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah, so Wrinkle, I think Wrinkle could be good. I will, like, yeah, 100% Wrinkle is, but guys, NIP will not let him go. If they lose Wrinkle, this team is, I don't know, this team is gonna have to play every fucking open qualifier, which they already did. But they fought through some open qualifiers. I think they qualified for, let me check, Asana or Astana. Guys, NIP won the Asana qualifiers. The only spot won by NIP, so this is the only good thing they did in the last months. This is the only positive things they did in the last months. And if they lose Wrinkle, this team is not. This team is going back to playing all the open qualifiers, and I don't think they're gonna make it. To be honest, that's GG. They're gonna have to fully rebuild. If they lose Wrinkle, they're gonna fully rebuild. So I'm pretty sure Wrinkle has like a longer contract in NIP. I don't think. When did Wrinkle join? Let me see. When did Wrinkle join? I can actually probably guess when. How do you see transfers, bro? I don't know how that works here. I forgot. Rustle here. Wrinkle, 1 year. So he joined a year ago, guys. There's no chance in hell. They probably signed him because he's young. And teams tend, especially if they take young talents, they tend to sign them for 3 years at least. Because they want to use the time to build them up. I'm pretty sure it's probably at least 3 years contract. Minimum 2 years. But I would say more realistically 3 years. So he has at least 1 more year on contract, probably more likely 2 years, which means NIP would ask for a lot of money for him, and I do not know if G2 can pay that, because G2 had the chance to get Shui, they didn't get Shui. I don't know if that was a money issue, or I don't know if maybe Shui didn't want to go to G2, but you see that Shui is going to Liquid now on a trial. So Shui is going to Liquid on a trial, so there was technically the chance for him also to go to G2. So I do not know if he was not interested or if G2 couldn't pay him, but there was something, because I'm pretty sure that G2 would have taken the chance to take someone like Shui, who, if he was on the market, he was benched. So I do not know if they would have the money to pay for Wrinkle. And I tell you right now, if they would want someone if they would want Wrinkle, and NIP knows that G2 is desperate because they lost their best player, and they lost their an incredible AWPer, they have the cards in their hands, so they can say, yeah, we want 500k for him. What is G2 gonna do? You know, because they either sell him for a lot of money or they're gonna keep him, and then they're still gonna sell him for a lot of money after that, because Wrinkle's going somewhere. Like, he's a good. I think he's good. I think he's pretty good. He's very young, and they will not give him up for low money. So I only see that happening if G2 is able to really dig deep in their bag. But if they didn't do that for Shui, I mean, I don't know if that was a money issue, by the way. It can also be that just Shui didn't want to go there. I have no idea. Maybe he had offers from both and he preferred Liquid. I have no idea. But I just don't think G2 is going to pay so much money. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure, I heard that M0nesy's contract is about to expire. It has been reported a few times. So I don't think they can get so much money from M0nesy either, if he goes to Falcons. Because he can just let out his contract run out, so they cannot ask for $1 million for him. It's a really big problem for G2 right now. Check his profile. Yeah, I saw that already. Yeah, Aurora, I'm gonna talk about that too. So, I'm sorry guys, this is just so fucking exciting. I really want to talk about it more. So I hope you're interested in CS esports, because I'm gonna yap for at least 50 more minutes about it. Okay, Wrinkle could work, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think NIP is gonna sell him. I don't think they want to sell him. They're gonna crumble without him. They're gonna probably have to full rebuild. And if they sell him, they will ask for at least 600k. Maybe 500k if they're generous. But nothing less. I'm very sure about it. Because I know G2 is desperate. And NIP has the cards in their hands. So, okay, what else? Then they could take Wonderful. In case Navi makes changes. But Navi's not gonna do that before the major. So G2 is fucked now. I don't think they can get Wonderful now. Because even if Navi would want to replace Wonderful, which honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen. Or why would they do that? They're not gonna do it before the major. They're not gonna fucking replace their AWPer right before the major. Navi wants to win the major, so or like make a deep run. So they're not gonna get Wonderful now before the major. Then what can they do? Let's go. So like no, not happening. I don't think Gamer Legion right before the major would do anything, give up anyone. You know who they could get? Who got benched recently? There's an AWPer, French AWPer who got benched in Fnatic. I forgot his name. The French AWPer who was in Fnatic. Afro. Yeah. They could try to get someone like Afro just to have someone to have an AWPer. They could get Afro. He's available. They could get Hades. They could get Simple, but I don't think they're gonna get Simple, guys. No, hey, never mind. Hades just signed with Monte, right? Yeah. No. From last year. I mean, they could get Hades, but wait, was there not a report about Hades switching teams? Yeah, we're gonna play CS. But yeah, it would be expensive, yeah. So who is available else? Bro, they're fucked. They're actually fucked. They're really fucked. So they could get imagine they steal Nog from BC game. G2 should just get Nog and Nexa Kappa Klaus. Just trolling. They could get Hedrick. They could get Hedrick. I don't know if he's good though. I don't know. I haven't seen him play for a time. He was in an IP, I think. He was in an IP before. They could get Hedrick. They could get... Bro, there's not so much to pick right now. It's tough out there. They could get Jame. No, they're not gonna get Jame. He's not gonna... I don't think he's gonna do that. That would be weird mix. It wouldn't work. Yeah, I mean, the rest is like kind of like... Wrinkle is the best option, but as I said, probably not manageable. Or they get Hades. Or they get... I don't know. I don't see anything else making sense, to be honest. They're fucked. They're literally fucked. G2 is fucked. They could get Voro. No, he just signed with Passion. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He just made a new... Voro just signed with Passion UA. Brand new contract. That's not gonna happen. They could sign Simple for just for the major. They could get Simple just for the major. I think... In my opinion, the best that they can do is... But Simple, I don't know if he's like... I feel like Simple's not even playing like really right now. He's just trolling. I read that he was like... He was trolling his Faceit match. He was drunk, playing drunk. I don't know if that's a good idea to get him right now. I don't think Simple is in a good place, guys. I don't know about... I don't know about that swap, Levante. They get Regali? No. No. The Regali is not fit to play in this level, guys. No. Simple is retired, yeah. They could get Simple only for the major, I'm saying. Like, just like, you know, for like a 1-month contract, just to play the major with him, to have an AWPer, and it would generate maybe some hype. If they want, if they want some content. But I think it's better to get someone like Hades. The best solution for them would be Wrinkle, but as I said, like, NIP is not gonna give him up, or at least not for like a lot of money. Or they could get me. I could be an AWPer. Guys, come on. Hello? It would be crazy content, no? Imagine. Mantu is under contract. Mantu is playing for 9, and I think he just joined less than a year. Let me check. Guys, I know so much about the scene. Holy shit, I don't even realize. But I just like, I really like, I follow CS for so long. sometimes forget imagine I wouldn't have all this information in my head. I would have so much space for other things. Yep. He joined literally a year ago. I told you, last year he joined. Also, like, at least 1 more year on his contract. So, and 9 knows G2 is desperate. 9 has no pressure, so they're just gonna say, you want Mantu? Okay, 400k for him. They can do that. They can do that. And Mantu, I think, is decent. Like, I mean, he's obviously not like the best of the best, but he's better than Regali for sure. He's better than Hedrick. He's better than Sirson, who is also available. I think Mantu would be okay. Or they get Afro, but he just got benched from Fnatic, so I do not know. Afro... Oh, wait, he's like playing for Mercenaries. I don't know if that's like a mix or if that's a real orc. I have no fucking idea. Just joined Mercenaries. Who is this? Perks, MBK... MBK, Misudo, Joko, Afro. I mean, I don't know what orc this is. He might get away from here. They could get Afro, but I don't know how good Afro is, to be honest. It's really hard to say. I have not seen him play a lot, and I don't know why he got benched from Fnatic. If it was like performance or chemistry issues. Nikodos. Yeah, Nikodos is... Oh, nah. That's not gonna happen. I mean, unless they want to pay like so much money for him. Yeah, Nikodos could have been like a temporary solution, not a long term in my opinion, also for G2, but temporary for sure. But also new contract, guys. This is it's all politics. It's all politics, guys, because if you know it's business. If you know that a team is desperate and needs someone, they're gonna try to fucking dry you, like suck you dry. Yeah, if one orc knows the other orc is desperate, they're gonna try to suck dry this other orc, so they're not gonna give them for low money. It's just how it is. Sampaios is good, but he is signed. He got recently signed in Heroic or Sampaios, and yeah, Heroic, and it's not long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 months, January. Yeah. Not even 4 months. No chance. No fucking chance. Like, no. They will ask for a lot of money. Heroic doesn't give a shit. They're not under pressure right now. Also, they fucking need the AWPer, bro. Heroic is gonna play the close... Heroic is gonna play the MRQ. They want to make the major as well. They were not gonna give away their AWPer, bro. Like, if they give up some pirates and they get some random new AWPer, like, they're probably not even gonna make the major. They're not stupid. That's what I mean. Like, it's like G2 isn't... If M0nesy leaves, G2 is so fucked because they're not gonna get any good AWPer right now. And the only good AWPer they can get is NIP, because NIP is not gonna make the MRQ, right, guys? Or are they? Wait, let me check. I don't know if NIP got enough points. Complete ranking, major ranking. Let me check quick. If NIP is in there. Because every team that is in this MRQ will probably not give up their AWPer because they want to make the major. And NIP is not in it. Yeah, NIP is not even qualified for MRQ, so they have nothing technically to lose, so they could afford to give away their AWPer if they get a lot of money for it, and then they're just gonna probably rebuild fully. So they technically, it's more likely that they're gonna get an AWPer from these teams who didn't make it yet. I mean, the cut is not, that cut is gonna be in 2 days, so I don't know if there's anything to play for NIP or other teams to make it. But for these teams, they only gonna give up if they get a shit ton of money. Then they're gonna give up on their AWPer. Otherwise, they're risking to not make the major. And there's like 6 slots for these teams to make it. So, yep, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, Liquid made insane move with Shui. He's on trial though, but I think it's good. Of course, shit for JKS. I feel a bit bad for him, but honestly, I'm not surprised. I knew that eventually JKS or NAF, one of them would be cut, because they literally have this, they have the same roles, and they play kind of like similar, I mean, not all similar positions on CT, but they're like a similar type of player, so it's so hard to have 2 of those in one team, you know? Like, I knew eventually one of them has to go. It's just, I think both are good. I don't think NAF or JKS, I don't think any of them is like better than the others. I think both are decent. but not together in one team. Like, they cannot be in one team. I think, yeah, it's of course sucks for JKS, but I could see him joining maybe FlyQuest, and I think they would be so much better with JKS. Like, this would be a huge upgrade for FlyQuest. So yeah, it sucks for him, but I think it was coming, because who else would they like? They're not gonna kick Nerds. Obviously, they just got him. They Ultimate is their all-pro, Twist is their best player. It had to be not for JKS, you know. So yeah, getting Shui is gonna be interesting. I'm really curious to see them play with Shui. I'm wondering if they're gonna change the system. I'm really like curious, like if they're gonna play like in the similar style. Like that's what I want to see. Are they gonna keep the same style as in Liquid, just that Shui will call, or are they gonna play in like in the style like how M0nesy was playing? Because I think it's a bit different. But on top of that, from what you knew from interviews, is that the reason why Shui got benched in M0nesy is because the ideas of how they want to play the game were so different. So it was like they were not on aligned with, I think, some of the players, how they wanted to play and how Shui wanted to call, and I guess he wasn't aligned with the coach 100%. Otherwise they would have not benched him. So it might be that Shui doesn't want to play like M0nesy anyway, like very likely, and maybe it's more similar to how Liquid wants to play. But I have no idea. It's just speculation. I guess we just have to see them play and see what changed, you know. But that's cool, and I honestly like that for Twist as well. I do think Twist can be a good IGL, but I don't think it was. I think it's okay if you try that, but I think he still has so many good years, and I think he should just focus on being like the star of the team. He's an incredible rifler, in my opinion, and I think it's good if like there's someone else stepping in and taking away that like leading part, and like, you know, like also like some pressure and focusing and whatever, like on whatever else is doing, what everyone else is doing and stuff. Okay. So yeah, I like that for Liquid a lot. I think that's a good move. Very good move. W from Liquid, 100%. Simple to G2. So that's the thing. I would see G2. Remember when Falcons signed Simple for a year? No, so for a month. What was it? Which event was it? Blast? It was Blast, or guys? Let me see. I could see like it's by the way crazy that he's still benched in Navi. There you can see how long his contract was, guys. Crazy long contract. Let me see, please. No. Oh, they played the Shanghai RMR. I forgot about that. Guys, did he not play some Blast event with him as well? Or am I tripping? It was this, but okay, that's so long ago. I just remember that. Yeah, that's why I thought Blast. I know why, because that was the first event where he played with Falcons. It was a Blast event. Yeah, they signed him. They signed him for this showdown. They signed him on 1 month, and he only played 1 match. Like, I remember, they literally signed him for a whole month, and he only played 1 month, 1 match. And then people were like writing, "Bro got the bag to only play 1 best of 3 because they got eliminated." It was like a single elimination. I remember that was crazy. Yeah, that's why I had Blasphemite, because that was so hilarious, bro. You got a whole month paid to play 1 best of 3. But I guess Falcons can afford it, so yeah. So yeah, and then he played like he went in later and played for 2 months, or yeah, I guess, yeah. So this G2 could do that 100%. He could like G2 could get Simple just for a month for a loan to play the major with them, because they need someone. But honestly, I would rather try to get maybe a bench player or something who is playing right now in tier 2 than Simple, because I think Simple is like, I don't know how serious he is right now. I think he's just like pugging, and he has not played any officials, has not practiced. It's a big gamble. It's a huge gamble to take him now. I'm not doubting his skill, but it's a really big gamble. I would only do that if G2 would be like, fuck it, we're gonna do it for content. I could see G2 doing that. I swear to God, I could see G2 doing that. Okay, let's check the tweet from the CEO. But first, I want to see if you guys said anything. Imagine G2 steal Maka from 3 Max. That's not gonna happen. Guys, why should Maka do that? 3D Max is good. I swear to God, if G2 loses m0nesy, 3D Max is better than G2. Like, if I was Maka, I would not go. I would play the MRQ with 3D Max. And I think they have better chances to go further than G2 without m0nesy. Also, like, he's playing the full French lineup. He's like, he has a good spot in this team. They grinded their way up from tier 2, tier 3, tier 2. They're like, really like, they're breaking through into like close to tier 1. They have made some good runs. He's playing in his native tongue. I've seen 3 Max, by the way, because you know, I've worked the event, guys, at Thunderpick Championship. Here, that's where this was like, I was there, guys. I was there as an interviewer. That was like my first bigger interview job last year, fall. And I had like a whole media day with every team. And 3D Max had such great vibes. Like, I loved how they were vibing great. Like, they have really good chemistry in general. Like, I really like this team. They give me Eternal Fire vibes, kind of. You know? So why would Maka go? I would not do that. To go in a team that is like half depressed right now and that will just get you to replace someone, like their best player. You have a lot of pressure. The community is gonna shit on you if you're not good enough. The team is gonna be frustrated. Like, if I was him, I would not leave. 100% not. Even if they would sell him. I would only go if I was in one of these teams. Then maybe. Because technically you would upgrade, yeah. And Maka, yeah, he's not gonna go anyway. Maka, IGL, and AWPer 2 in one that G2 needs, yeah, then they can just get Jame. And they can just get Jame if they need that, but that would not work. Jame's style does not fit to the G2 players as well. Like, Jame's style, like, he's good where he is. They can grind. He can grind in Paravision. They can grind up. But not like, this would not work. Anyway, so I want to read this now. What a lovely day not to be on socials. Need to wait for some deadlines to talk, but I will come back to you next week with our side of the story and our plans for the future. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guys, this is, oh my god, this is the next shit. Aurora benched the roster. Also, by the way, just for if you didn't follow it, Aurora is not in the MRQ. Aurora is not in the MRQ. They didn't make it. So where are they right now? Aurora. Let me think. Here, 33. Honestly, that was very close, guys. Look at this. m0nesy Sport has 900. It's not done, by the way. I think it's 2 more days. I don't know if there's any events they can play to get points. But m0nesy Sport, for example, 970. Aurora, like, so that's like a bit more than 50. Like, yeah, 61 points. That's like 3 wins, maybe. I mean, depends against who, but let's say 3 wins. 3 wins away. If they would have get 3 wins more in a best of 3 against similar ranked teams, they would have been above m0nesy Sport and they would have gotten the major qualifier spot. You see how fucking close it is. Look at these guys. They're 10 points apart. 10 points. That's not even one best of 3. That's not even one best of 3 apart. This is so... low-key, I hate that. This I really, really hate. You are just not qualified. You have no chance anymore. Because of 10-point difference. This is fucked up shit. And sometimes the points are so random, bro. I'm like, you can get like 10 or less points, like whoever you play against. It's not quite like that transparent. This is fucked up shit. Like this as well. Look at this, 61. Like 12 points so apart. Like, you don't even understand. This is insane. Guys, I know they're replacing Yef. Like, can you let me speak first? I'm literally talking about why they are benching their roster. Aurora benched roster. And then I explained that Aurora with this core didn't make it. Okay? You have to learn to listen, guys. I know this is not a TikTok short that only lasts 30 seconds. But sometimes if you want to explain something from the start, you're gonna need a bit more longer than that, okay? Alright, so Aurora didn't make it. The Aurora that got benched. And that was like so close. I mean, not as close as these guys, but still. That's like maybe 3 wins away. So they didn't make it. That's why probably Aurora, and I think they have a lot of money, decided to bench their core. And okay, I leaked it already. I mean, it was on the news anyway. So I guess Aurora, they know Aurora cannot make it anymore. There's no chance for them to make the MRQ with this roster. So they benched their whole roster, which is pretty tough. So they literally, bro, imagine like, you know, because you didn't win like 3 games, you get benched. Everyone here got benched. That sucks for them, low-key. Feel bad for the guys. Really unlucky. I know they've been grinding a lot CCTs. They've been playing so many CCTs and all the online shit. They're grinding tier 2 for months and end up getting benched because they were like maybe 3 wins away from having enough points. And then because Aurora really wants to apparently be at the major, they just signed Eternal Fire core, the whole Eternal Fire to line up. They're gonna have a guaranteed 3rd stage. Yeah, I think third stage slot, which is kind of like Legends. Let's check. Major ranking, Europe. Yeah, stage 3. So stage 3 is gonna be now Aurora. Eternal Fire gave up on the, like they sold their roster to Aurora. It is weird for me. It is really, really, really weird. You are the Lulu Duna in what context? That I said they're 3 wins away or what? What Aurora budget? I have no idea. But it was probably a really good offer. It was probably a really good offer because, I mean, EF has, like, they've been in this org for so fucking long. It is so weird for me to see them being, like, in another org. Like, I love the logo from Eternal Fire. I love the name Eternal Fire. It just, like, for me, this team is Eternal Fire. And now they're gonna play on the Aurora. It's gonna be such a weird feeling. But I'm also happy for them. Because they 100% got better salaries now. I mean, they, like, I guess there was a better offer because why would, like, I mean, of course, if the org wants to sell you, they're gonna sell you anyway. But I'm 100% sure that they got higher salaries and shit. 100%. I think Aurora has a lot of money. If I'm not mistaken, they have, they're sponsored by 1xBet. Not sure though. Wait, let me check. Aurora. I think they have some really good sponsors. Bro, Aurora just Turkish. Oh, that is so weird. That is so weird. They've always been like Russian orc. Like, cannot even. I need to see some like. They already changed everything. Yeah, they're 1xBet sponsors. Hey, they follow me. W Aurora. Yeah, their main sponsor is 1xBet. I think they have some good money. I think they have some decent money. And what I want to say, it's like, I think it's sad that they're not in Eternal Fire anymore. I really loved like the whole Eternal Fire. They made it. They fought from tier 2 to tier 1. They've been consistent in tier 1. People were calling them flukes in the beginning when they broke through in tier 1 and shit. And they just kept grinding and they made playoffs after playoffs after playoffs. I mean, they have not won anything crazy yet, but I don't know. It's just still sad for me. It feels like it's the end of an era, you know? It's weird. But I'm happy for the players because I'm 100% sure they got probably better offers. And I think they deserve it. They worked their asses off. They grinded from fucking online CS all the way up. And they've kept grinding and kept grinding. And I hope they got a good deal. I hope they got a good bag from it. Good for them. Good for them. Sad for the brand, but good for the guys. So 07 to EF. This goes to you guys. To the Turkish org. Yeah. Sometimes good things come to an end. And now we're gonna have to get used to seeing them as oh my god. Is this in New Jersey? Oh, that looks so weird. Like, it's like to see them in a different jersey, guys, without like the EF sign. I have to get used to that. I have to get used to that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Holy shit.
We are ready for PGR Bucharest.
Wait, I want to hear to this. I want to hear to this as well. I want to hear about this as well. Will Aurora replace EF now? Yeah, so now in this, instead of like, it's not updated, but now in the stage 3, so in the stage 3 of the major, instead of Eternal Fire, it's gonna be Aurora. So Aurora is gonna be now, the org is gonna be represented in the stage 3. So also for the sticker, people who are interested in stickers and stuff, we're not gonna see this logo now in the legend box, but we're gonna see Aurora. We're gonna see this logo now. So instead of like the dragon who eats his own butt, we're gonna see Aurora sign. I did like the Eternal Fire logo. I think the Eternal Fire logo was really cool and it looked nice on as a sticker. If you're like into skins and shit. Like this is for me a downgrade on the logo. Upgrade because the players probably get more salary. Good for them. They deserved it. They deserve to get a good bag. But yeah, of course, sad for like the whole branding and stuff for me. Eternal Fire and the team, just one thing. It will get, it will take some time till I get used to that, but it is what it is. That's business, guys. That's business. Gambling sites are banned in Turkey. That is why they have been struggling to find a sponsor. Makes also sense, yeah. Makes sense. If gambling is banned in Turkey, and they don't have a sponsor, they can also not pay them high salaries. Bro, I understand. This team is not tier 2 anymore. This is not an online team anymore. This is a tier 1, proven tier 1 team now for at least a year, consistently in playoffs or having deep runs. They deserve also to be on a tier 1 salary. It's just how it is. It's deserved. I'm happy for the players. That's all I can say. But of course, yeah. Yeah. Sad for the logo and shit. So yeah, that was the other thing. So but also why I started talking about like the old Aurora roster. This would have not happened if they would have won maybe a few more games. And you cannot even say they were doing bad. Like, I mean, like the old Aurora team. And I think this is sad for me in general because it shows like this whole team got fucked kind of because of the RMR system, because of the Valve ranking system. It's just like, I really hate that because this would have not happened if you had like the old, like with RMR and shit. I'm not such a fan of how it is right now. It's so weird to me, bro. Like these teams are just, they didn't make it. We already know that they didn't make it. These teams, here's 6 spots. They have 6 spots. They're gonna fight for 6 spots. And these teams didn't make it. And it was these teams, it's so close. And I want to show you, for example, Aurora. These guys have been like grinding for months. Okay? Look at this. I want to show you something. Bro. Where did it start? I would say you have to go back a few months. These guys have been fucking grinding. And in the end they just get all bench because they were probably 3 wins away. It is tough. Pretty tough. But that's the current state right now of CS with the with the VRS ranking, and I'm not a fan of it. Like I really hate the VRS ranking. It's weird in my opinion. I don't know what you think about it, guys, but it's so weird to me that there are teams who make it now and teams who don't make it, and it's difference of 10 points. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. And like, and that has a lot of impact. I mean, look, Aurora dropped their whole team because of it. It just feels weird for me. I want to know your opinion about it. Passion, you're signing PC, full Ukrainian team with a coach from South Africa. The coach is from South Africa? And he does not speak Ukrainian? Like he's originally from South Africa? That's crazy. Huh? That is so weird if like the whole team communicates in Ukrainian and your coach doesn't speak the language. That's the same vibe when like you had Double Walk coaching BNE. Because the whole team speaks Albanian and your coach speaks English. You don't understand, like, you know, like what they talk among each other, and then if they all have to speak English, it's also shit for them because they could just speak their own language. What is Jacob doing now? I don't know what he's doing. Nexa is, I think, playing with Prime Tap's Face It right now. Better have random open qualifiers to decide teams' future best of one versus cheaters. I'm with you on that, G. David. I'm with you on that. I hated the open qualifiers with like the cheaters. That is definitely, that was not good as well. I'm not saying that the old system was better. I don't know what I think. Okay, I give you my opinion. What I think how it should be. The open qualifier for majors was a fucking mess. They were like really good teams who lost against fucking random 3k elo cheaters in the open qualifiers, and it's all single elimination, and then they lost their chance to make it. I was not a fan of that as well. That was 100% shit. But I think a mix of both would have been good. What I think is best is if we have 8 invites, the top 8 teams get directly to the major, global maybe, top 8 global. So you would have a few these and Mongols and I don't know, Liquid or something. I would have to look now. Global. Wait, let me just go. we can find that out easy. Can I can I do no Europe love ranking? Boom. So yeah. So imagine you would do it like this: the top 8 get automatic to the major because they deserved it. They've been consistent, and they have a guaranteed spot. So you don't have like top teams who like somehow, I don't know, who play against some random tier 2 team and then they luck out a best of 1, which it can happen, especially if you don't know how they play. And then maybe you fail the major. So the top 8 team who have been grinding a lot, who have been consistent, they have a guaranteed spot. And then you have like, I don't know, like some direct invites to a closed qualifier, and the rest is open qualifier. I don't know. I think this would be a better solution. In my opinion. But this, I think, is unfair with like teams being 10 points apart and not making it. Like the team after Mezzisport has 10 points less. That's nothing. 10 points is nothing. One win in average gives you 20 till 25 points. One win or minus. So it's not even half a win, bro. That they're apart from each other. Half a best of 3 win. Like it's, I don't know. I think we have to find like a middle ground, because I also don't think this is like a good solution. But I think maybe top 8 guaranteed to the major, and then the next 8 are like in a closed qualifier directly, or like RMR, and then the rest open qualifier spots. And then they play against the others in the closed RMR. I think this would be maybe a good option, because you would still have teams like, for example, Aurora, who got fully benched, who still had a chance to make it through the open qualifiers, for example. Or you make like maybe 1 spot open qualifier or something. Like, I don't know. Just my opinion. Because it's also what the problem is, guys. If you're like a new team, it's so hard to rank up if you don't have the core. If you have like a brand new team without a core, you have to play open qualifier after open qualifier just to make it to CCT. You cannot even get invited to CCT. You have to go through open qualifier to make it to close qualifier of CCT, and then from there to make it to the main CCT event, which in the end gives you maybe 50 points. It is tough. So I think there has to be like some other solution for the next major to give a chance to also like teams without a core, maybe at least 1 slot for them. From maybe 1 open qualifier or something. I don't know. Tag your trips. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you think Falcons with m0nesy can be on top? Yes, I think Falcons with m0nesy will be the exact same form as G2 before. That's gonna be G2 2.0. Pretty much. Like plus minus a win in average. Like, I don't know. Falcons with m0nesy is gonna be exactly like G2 was like a few months ago. Or last year. The last years, technically. Because m0nesy and Nico had both strong voices. They were both their best players. So it's gonna be very similar to... It's gonna be technically like a little bit changed G2, but the core will be very like... from how they play, it's gonna be almost the same. You will see. So they're gonna be top 5 consistently, top 3, top 5, top 3. That's where I see them. There must be a cut off somewhere. Yeah, that is true. But that's why I said I think we should make a mix. Like top 8 direct, and then the next 8 closed qualifier, RMR, like RMR. And then you have the others coming from open qualifiers or something. I don't know. It's hard. Like, it's hard to say what is fair and what is not. But yeah. Hello, first timer Shrimp, Dalda, everyone. Hi to all the first timers, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. By the way, guys, I don't know if we, just before we continue, I don't know if there's one more thing we want to talk about. Do you have anything else? I mean, I talked about JKS a bit. Do we? I don't think I updated in the bot, but I have... it cannot be that. I posted yesterday the behind the scenes of ESL Pro League. Hey! So if you want to watch that later, check it out. Or just subscribe. I updated. Thank you, Levantum. Yeah. Because I did this interview job at the ESL Pro League and I have a full behind the scenes video. So it's a mix of behind the scenes and like what I did like on stream a bit. Anyway, so I talked about JKS. I said that he technically, it's just like unlucky. It had to be him or Nuff. And it was obvious that it's not going to work long term with them two in the team. But I think it's a very good move that they got Shui. Also, I think it's good for Twist. That he can like focus more like on rifling. Obviously, guys, Twist is still going to have a big voice. I think he's still probably going to call most on CT. He did that. Like, I don't think he's going to stop calling on CT anyway. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe it will difference from map to map, but he's still going to have a big voice. But on T side, you will have for sure now Shui like helping a lot. I think that's a W for them for sure. Like, I'm very curious to see how that's going to work. I don't, by the way, think they're going to be like the best team because of that. I don't think they're going to be on a level with Vitality. Like, objectively speaking, no, I don't think so. But I think they're gonna be better than now, for sure. I would see them around here somewhere. Around here. Like, level-wise. I think they will compete with Navi, with Yef/Aurora now. G2 for sure. Mouse, yeah. But I don't think they're gonna be on a level of Vitality. I think Spirit also on a good day will be better. But they can work towards it. They can work towards it. That's the thing, like... If they're gonna upgrade a lot and be like you know, like here, then it's gonna take some months and some work, 100%. But they for sure will upgrade now. Steam sign profile. I have not played my best of 5 against One. No, because he's like away now the whole week. He's spending with his mom. I think they're on vacation or something, or just chilling at home. The way Simple was backseat micromanaging the pre-major qualified, I'd rather not have teammates like him. That is crazy, bro. Especially like, bro, Dupree. Dude, Dupree has won like 4 or 5 majors. I think he's the one with 5 majors, right, guys? I think he has 5 majors. Yep, 5 majors. Bro, I would not let Simple tell me what to do. This dude is smart. He knows how to play. Like, Simple is, of course, a crazy player, but I think Dupree knows what he's doing. Jay Sexuals and Shambles. Richard Lewis will make 5-hour video for sure. Yeah. I don't know. No, I think that's over. I think this like JKS controversy with Richard Lewis and stuff, I don't think that's gonna... I think that's not happening now. The only guy with 5 majors, yep. Do you think Hooksy to Astralis? Honestly, I think that would be a good move. Because I think you don't need Kaden and Dupree, I'm saying. Kaden and Device in one team. Like, I don't... It's not working, in my opinion. Like, I mean, they're getting better. But I think Hooksy would have been a better move for Astralis, just because he was a rifler his whole life, and now you're making an AWPer into a rifler, and now you have like 2 AWPers. I mean, I know like Kaden is rifling more, but it's still like, if I would have made that decision, I think I would have picked Hooksy. It would just like make more sense. It is rumors for now, but I think it's it's not like random rumors. Like, it's not some Hakumi Telegram post. It's literally like media report on HLTV, so I think that is probably 90% accurate. Oracle, thank you so much for the restart. Welcome back. What's the controversy? I mean, no controversy. It's just like, it was like that. I think Richard Lewis was like, he was like reacting to community or like JKS fans, and he was saying that they were like overhyping him, and he then on top was like triggering them with that, and then it was like, this was like the whole like beef around it. But I think that this whole like arc is like over. I think that's like, I think there's not gonna be any 5-hour rant from Richard Lewis about JKS. Like, I think that's fine. I think he was triggered by people who were like, I think he said something like people are pretending he's like the best player ever or something, and he didn't like that. And then JKS fans were attacking him. I think it was like this. There was like some back and forth beef. I don't remember quietly. Have you seen the video on Twitter of the Eternal Fire fan stuffing the team jersey into the toilet, pissing on it? Oh, no way. I cannot watch that on stream, but... oh, actually, I wanted to watch this.
Everyone.
That is crazy, bro. Why? Why would they do that?
Hello everyone,
Is there some political issue with Eternal Fire? Because someone... I posted something about it. Like, I commented on HLTV, and then someone said Eternal Fire is owned by Erdogan, supporting whatever. Like, I have no idea what it was about. I'm gonna check it in a second.
Hello everyone.
Maybe some Turkish person can tell me.
We are ready for PGR Bucharest, and now it's time for Aurora.
Aua. Banger song.
Hello everyone, I'm Zantares. We are ready for PGR Bucharest, and now it's time for Aurora.
Bro, Xantares needs some media training, bro. He's like, and now we're ready for Aurora. It was like he was selling toothpaste, bro. But he also just had a surgery recently, so maybe he's just tired. Dear Aurora video creator, please. You just hurt my ears. Please choose different songs. Fuck. Bro. Oh shit. Oh yeah, they took G2 spot, Aurora. Damn. Alright. So I will tell you I'll show you the comment. Okay, here. Boom. So I said it's weird seeing them under another name. I like the F brand, but I guess they got a really good offer to change org. Deserved as fuck. They worked their ass off in the last years. Yeah, what I mean with deserves, obviously, like, you know, I think they get higher salaries and everything. Aurora is sponsored by 1xBet. They have a lot of money, I think. They can afford it. I think they're paying them tier 1 salaries now. And the boys deserve it under whatever org they're playing. I do not care about that. And then this guy said, not really, because Eternal Fire CEO was Erdogan's dog. So he knew CS is gonna get banned soon in Turkey. He just went for the big bag ASAP. If he had some sympathy, he would have sold them to G2. CS is getting banned in Turkey? I don't understand that. Can anyone... I mean, I don't... Absolutely not. I just, yeah, like, huh? I was like, bro, maybe he thinks gambling or, like, I don't know, but, like, not CS, bro. Like, why would Turkey ban CS? It makes no sense. I am X Shogo. Thank you so much for the 18 months. Chicken Jockey. Welcome back. Gang. Thank you. Alright, wait, someone writing here in my chat. The CEO of Aurora. Wait, we're gonna do that like this. 1 second. We're gonna change to Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. I want to do the VR games, but this is so interesting right now. The CEO of Aurora is a supporter of Erdogan, which we, the young people, all hate because he's a dictator. Players don't like him too. Because of that, people only supported the players, not the organization. But they also didn't want a non-Turkish organization because we all wanted a Turkish team from players to staff to win a major because we like our country. Maybe more than normal and not to succeed. Hope that helps. Okay, understand. I mean, I'm sure like was like money behind it, like for sure. Like I think Aurora made them a good deal and everything, like good offer, whatever. But it's still like the team is still like they have a Turkish coach, they have a Turkish manager, right? I mean, obviously the CEO and stuff is gonna be like now Russian or whatever. But I think it doesn't matter as long as the team is Turkish, coach is Turkish. I think it's still for me a Turkish team. It's a Turkish team, even if they get represented by like a Russian-based org. And Aurora, by the way, I think it's not even based in Russian. I think they all moved to Serbia, the organization and the players and everything. I can. Game is just based on wallhack and well, on gambling and wallhacks, yeah. But like that's not gonna happen, bro. Like CS is not gonna get banned in Turkey. That is crazy. But people talk a lot of shit on the internet. I don't know. Like they just like make up things. I swear to God, they just make up things. Considering Discord has been banned in Turkey for while the leadership won't change, it's not too crazy to imagine that CS would get banned as well. Bro, but like banning Counter-Strike is insane because, listen, if Turkey would ban Counter-Strike, do you know how many Turkish premates I get in every premiere and face it? They're all like sitting either playing from home or internet cafe. I'm pretty sure that like so many young people playing CS, they would fucking revolt. Imagine they would take away their game. Like, I think that they would... That would be so stupid if they would ban fucking Counter-Strike. They would literally take the main hobby of people away. That's crazy. CS will be banned in Turkey? Bro, are you... Guys, you're trolling, or? Where is this... Roblox is banned in Turkey. Why? Roblox is a kid game. Why would they... Bro, why is Roblox banned? Roblox is literally a kid game. What's wrong about Roblox? Discord is more disturbing, yeah. Yeah, Discord also weird that they banned it. But I know Discord is also banned in UAE, you know what I mean, United Emirates. Discord is banned there as well. Maybe they just like don't want all the communication like software, like only what they want. But to ban a fucking game, bro, and especially Roblox is a fucking child game. What, they're gonna ban Fortnite next? Wait, I live in Turkey and there are protests here. They put people who do mixed business in prison. Okay, but do you think they really want to ban CS? Like oh. If they ban CS in Belgium, I will rotate to the Netherlands. Yeah, like, nah, they're not gonna ban it in the EU. Of pedos? Discord because of pedos or what? Is Valo banned in Turkey? I guess not. No, guess not. They're forcing to play people Valo. Bro, imagine they're banning CS in Turkey to play, so they play Valorant. But bro, I think if they would ban, maybe Roblox is not that popular, but I know CS is very popular in Turkey. I know that. If they would ban Counter-Strike in Turkey, like, bro, they would like all like the young people would fucking protest. Everyone. I don't know if it will help anything, but I don't like. This is crazy, bro. Everyone is supporting Valorant. Discord is like the new Omegle? Really? Discord? How? You have literally to add people to communicate with them. Well, I mean, I have. They banned Discord because some teenager killed a girl and then killed himself and was running a server dedicated to woman hate and killing. No fucking way. Fine, bro. But then you have to ban all social media because that can happen on Twitter. You can make a Twitter group. You can make a Facebook group. I mean, no one really uses Facebook unless you're like 50. But you get me. Like, you can do this on all... You can make WhatsApp groups and shit. Or no, WhatsApp you have to share your number. But you get me. Like, you can do that on social media groups as well. I don't think it's a Discord issue. It's happening. CS, I don't know. Like, just like talking about news and shit. Okay. Bro. Turkey tried to... Okay, wait. That's from a Turkish person, I think. Turkey tried to ban Minecraft in 2015. Minecraft? Why? And they have more excuse to ban CS due to gambling. Bro, Turkey cannot fucking ban CS. That is insane. Bro, people will go crazy if they ban CS. CS is so fucking... It's super popular in Turkey, right? I know, like... It's so... I have so many Turkish people, premates, like... Every fucking second game is like Turkish people playing. There's no... They're gonna burn down the country if they take away CS, I swear to God. I think older people are, I don't know. Turkish guy here. Roblox is banned because of pedos. Okay, okay. I understand. Kid game, and then probably pedos used it to like get to know kids. Okay. Discord is banned because personal information of a Turkish citizen were stolen, and there were several blackmailing rings aiming young women. I think CS is getting banned though. You know, that was very informative. Seven Faction Love, thank you so much. I hope that's not gonna happen. Thank you, Tuskiranos, recently. Alright, I'm changing back to this screen. Holy shit. Valorant is more popular in Turkey? No fucking way. Really? Turkish people playing more Valorant than CS? I cannot believe that. I don't know what I'm doing now. I think I'm gonna... I could do viewer games. Yeah, before we play anything, let's finish this. Is there anything else we can talk about? I think we covered everything, guys. We covered... we just saw, while we were talking about everything, OG San Nicolas. We talked about which AWPer G2 could get. So what is the conclusion of this? I think there's no one they can get, really. They can steal some AWPer from a tier 2 team right now. I don't think they're gonna get Wrinkle unless G2 is ready to pay 500k or something, because no fucking way NIP is giving him for less. It looks fucking... Or they make a temporary switch with Dexter. I could see that happen, that they get Dexter on loan just to have an AWPer. Yeah. Or they could get me. Chat. I have an important question for you. Do you have any AWP clips from me? Fail AWP clips, like where I miss 4 bullets till I hit, or 3. Do you have any fail AWP clips for me? I wanted to post it and ask G2 if they want to sign me temporarily for the major. Maybe they give me a chance. It would be content. Too much news for brand, yeah, brain, yeah. G2's loaded with Nico M0nesy money. Zenith, I don't think they got much. I don't know if Nico's contract was like long. I don't think it was like such a long contract, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure I heard that M0nesy's contract is running out this year. So they might not get that much for him either. Because if he has only 2 months left or 3 months left on the contract, they cannot ask for like so much. Otherwise, he will just run out the contract and go for free. They would rather take like 300-400k. But I'm pretty sure Falcons gave them more money. But I don't think they got like $1 million or something, because his contract, I think, is not that long anymore. That's the last thing I heard, by the way, that his contract is running out. I do not know if he actually extended. You cannot know that unless you actually like talk to the CEO. So yeah. See. I reflex stuff for cat. Oh. That is a good video. Why do I ask you for fail AWP clips and you guys have like 10 lined up? What the fuck? Are you like all clipping my fails? Okay, now we looking, guys. Come on, guys. Chat.
I'll go short.
Do you see my face now? That is not an AWP clip. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that you all keep my fail stuff. All right. Sign. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Why not M0nesy going to Team Spirit? That will be W. I don't think Spirit wants to exchange Shiro. Guys, why did I call him Shiro? I never did that in my life. It's the first time I called him Shiro. Guys, this like I know there's been some discussion to like exchange Shiro with M0nesy. Why would Spirit do that? Shiro is doing a good job. Shiro is a good AWPer. M0nesy might mechanically be maybe a bit better, but he's not so much better than Shiro that it would make a difference. I think Shiro is playing his role well in Spirit. Why the fuck would they? There is no reason for them to exchange him, unless the chemistry is off or there are other issues, communication issues, chemistry issues, whatever. But Shiro is doing a decent job. Like, there's no reason to exchange him with M0nesy, in my opinion. Really no reason at all. Georgie, you are in... of One, I just saw saying One mentioned him. Speaking of One, guys, before I start doing anything else, I told you that we might going to Astana, and I'm talking to PGL. It's all set. One is gonna be co-streaming live in Astana, but I am not going with him. I'm staying at home. One is going with Olaf, and he's gonna co-stream the playoffs from the arena. So I kind of I did the organization, but I'm not gonna go because, and I explain you why, I'm going to Dallas. Woo! Yeah, and as you see, Dallas and Astana, it's back literally 2 days apart. I do not, if I go to Astana, it's a 11-hour trip for me. I will go to Astana for 4 days and then I have to go to Dallas 20 hours. Hell no. That is so exhausting. So One is going to Astana with Olaf. I'm not gonna go there, so no interviews from, no content and interviews from me. It's just gonna be co-streaming from him. But I'm going to Dallas and One is staying at home. So you're gonna have One live in Astana. You're gonna have One at home during Dallas, but I'm gonna be in Dallas for One and I'm gonna do interviews and content in Dallas for One. Stop spamming it, I already got it. Levante, I got it. So yeah, just so you know, I'm gonna maybe post it in the community so people know. You're gonna have kind of two live events content. So here One and here me. So that's already locked. I already also planned Dallas, I talked to Isel and everything. So yeah, I'm 100% gonna be in Dallas for the playoffs, but alone. And Astana, One is gonna be there with Olaf. And then the next thing we're gonna do, that we will do together in Austin. I'm gonna stay in the US, and One will come with Austin. Will come with Olaf later to Austin, and there we're gonna also do playoff content where he will stream and I will do interviews. So yeah, these are logged in. Just so you know what's happening with the interviews. Next MVP interview, 100%. Only gonna have the biggest regions of these two events. I mean, not really, because he's only going to Astana himself, and then he will go at home. He will go home, and then it will be 1 month apart from Astana to going to Dallas, to Austin. So it's he has 1 month at home, and then he's going to Austin. This he will not be there. I will be there. He will be home. I will be there, and I'm just gonna stay in the US. And Cologne, obviously, I'm every year. I was in Cologne. I'm going to Cologne since 2016 every year. I've missed it only once because I had something else. I think it was a wedding or something from family. But otherwise, I was always. I will go every year to Cologne. It's my favorite event. All right. I think One is going One is going to Cologne, yeah, I guess. All right. Tomorrow. Chat, tomorrow. Are we gonna co-stream or not? I'm not sure. By the way, I cannot do viewer games anymore, I think. I'm sorry. We talk too much. We talk too much. I'm so sorry. Wait, Team Falcons? Is this real Team Falcons in my chat? Did they just write something to Levante? Are you real Team Falcons? No way. 77k followers? Holy shit. What up? It's fake? No way they're fake. They cannot have so many, but they're not verified. That is weird.
الآن نقول نبتدي في المباراة الثانية 1-0 لفالكون في
It could be. It's Arabic. Arabian? I don't know. I mean, yeah, because Falcons has so many different games. Yo, guys, don't be rude. I got no idea how to get verified. I mean, you have to stream regularly. And you have to have some goal. How do you explain this? You need to hit some goals on the creator dashboard, and then you get verified. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like verified for so long, so it's hard to say. You're just gonna go on like your dashboard and then you're gonna find out. Nico, first stream on Falcons channel. Team Falcons GG. Yeah. I followed you now, so I'm gonna see if Nico streams there. I know you're real. I know you're not a scammer who just bought followers and calling himself Team Falcons GG. But no, I think it's real. I think it's real. I don't think they're fake. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh wait, Team Falcons, if you're real, can you confirm m0nesy signing? We just talked about it. Can you confirm m0nesy signing? He's doing good, m0nesy. Oh, are you the real m0nesy? Are you going to Falcons? We are not gonna tell anyone. It's just us right now. Just my chat. You're gonna keep the secret, right? If they tell you the truth now. Shh. Yes. Okay. Okay. Handshake. Everyone, handshake. If you keep the secret. Weather is nice today. Come on, Team Falcons. It's sunny. Yo. Come on. Don't talk about the weather now. Oh Jesus. What's wrong with my Team Falcons? Where are you? Weather is nice today. It's sunny. Who's winning Bucharest though? Come on. You're one of us now. You're a follower. You're one of us. Okay, listen. If you tell us if the m0nesy sign is happening, I'm gonna gift you a sub. What do you say to this? And where's m0nesy? I saw a m0nesy in my chat. Imagine some fake account, that would be hilarious. Plus, own it to replace Sonic. Bro. Ghibli any of your clips? How can you Ghibli whole clips? You're rich? I'm not rich. But I can afford a sub gift. Oh shit. I think you have to apply for that. But I mean, if they don't stream often, I don't know. Rich crypto scammer. Guys, I am not a crypto scammer. Stop. People believe every shit on the internet nowadays. I'm not a millionaire. Don't listen to them, Team Falcons. I have no money. Don't I billionaire? Ah, chat. I have to remove you again. You're not trustful. Dona coin rug pool, guys. There's no Dona coin. If I would have a Dona coin, it would be displayed right now. No, this is a fake. My mods are doing this. This is fake. Oil money. Oil money versus rug pull money. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Going all in, guys. Come on. Oh shit. Haktua coin. Guys, you know that the Haktua girl, she made a comeback? She was gone for like months and she made a comeback and she's pregnant. What? Like she just came back bro, after all these people got rug pulled and then now she's just like pregnant. Okay. Guys, if I disappear for a few months, you know what's happening. Italian Fire is Russian? No, they're not Russian. I mean, the org, yeah, I think but I think it's based in Serbia. She didn't hack tour, like, guys. I talked about the whole Eternal Fire move like an hour ago. About why Aurora dropped their team. They were so close. They were like literally 30 points away, or like I don't know how many points, I forgot now, away from making it to the close MRQ. They dropped their whole core to get into the major, and Eternal Fire I mean, there were some like conspiracies, by the way. I talked about it here. Some people, this guy saying that CS is gonna get banned in Turkey, and the CEO knows because he's like close to Erdogan. I'm saying it nice because he said he was Erdogan dog, so I'm not gonna repeat that. And that he like just want to get the bag. I just guess, I don't know if that's like actually true that they're gonna ban it. I had some Turkish people in my chat who some said it might be true. But yeah, I think it's just like Aurora made a good offer, and Eternal Fire like, and also like some people said Eternal Fire cannot get gambling sponsors because it's banned in Turkey, so they didn't have a lot of money. And I said in the end it's a W for the players because they probably get tier 1 salaries now. They're sponsored by 1xBet. It's like it's a win for the players for sure, but it's of course a lose for the community. I would say for the Turkish community, because Eternal Fire, it was like the whole identity of like having this like Turkish super team, and now they're just like playing under another name. It's different, of course. But anyway, we talked about that a lot, so yeah. New HLTV post. Oh my shit! Fucking god. Okay, holy shit. Due to the lack of sponsorship in Turkey, this decision was forced to be taken. Okay, it's literally how I have a smart chat. It's literally like how some chatters said. They cannot afford gambling. They cannot take gambling sponsors because it's banned. So yeah, it makes sense. They just like couldn't. They were not profitable, and they probably couldn't offer the players the salaries they deserve. Rip viewer games, yeah, guys. I don't think we're gonna do viewer games now. It's like too late. 1 second, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see. Maybe we still do video games. We'll see. Trambio, thank you so much for the sub gift. Oh, 2 Team Falcons. Yo. Thank you, Trambio. Giving an Oiler a sub gift, making the rich richer. The rich are getting richer, guys. Always has been the same. Rich are getting richer every time. That's how the world runs. That's how the world runs. Okay, I'm gonna read that now, guys. Okay. Okay, Voxic took write a statement on the Eternal Fire move. Due to the fact that the upcoming period will not be very favorable for our CS roster, unfortunately the lack of CS sponsorships conditions in Turkey, this sad decision was forced to be taken. Yeah, obviously it was because of money. Yeah, I'm confident that you will continue to support us in our new home, Aurora. I know that you will be able to understand this process and what happened better as time passes. However, I'm also aware that it will not be easy for many of you to accept this. My heart is broken, the bitterness on my face. Farewell, EF family. Oh, that's bad, bro. Yeah, it's tough. That's tough, bro. Ah, GG. Translate it in German. I'm not gonna translate that to you now, but it's probably summarized anyway. Bro, Falcons, you should have signed Eternal Fire a year ago. But it's okay. Now if you get M0nesy, you're gonna be a top 3 team anyway. Minimum top 5. Minimum. Team Falcons. Type 1 if M0nesy is joining. It's okay, they're not gonna tell us anything. Millionaire chatter. Just fell asleep. Okay, you're welcome. Storm boom. Heartbroken for what? Or cannot pay, so moving to better opportunity, nothing personal, just business. Yeah, that is, yeah, you don't understand. Of course it's business, and it's like they're probably happy to get like a better salary and everything. But the thing is, Eternal Fire, it's hard, they're heartbroken because Eternal Fire, with the organization, everything, they have, guys, they had a crazy path, man. They really made it from tier 2 to tier 1. And they have fought so fucking much. Like, the shit they really hardcore grinded, man. They hardcore grinded. Look what they played. ESA Supreme Vessel Cup, Malta Vibes Knockout Series, Pinnacle. They were playing Pinnacle Cups and shit like this. They've been like fucking grinding and grinding and grinding. And then they like made it to the major, and I think they made it to Antwerp one. Like, look at this. Like, look at this fucking grind, bro. From all of these like small events, and now consistently being at top events, and all with one org behind you, like with the same brand, with the same like. Of course, they have like a crazy history. It is heartbreaking. It's not just business. This was like a whole, like the whole org and staff who worked with them. They have like a crazy history. They've been together for so long. Of course, not the whole lineup because I changed 1 or 2 players in the last 2 years. But I understand it. And for them, for the Turkish community, Eternal Fire was their hero. Like it was like their heroes, and like their whole identity, like the logo with the name, everything. It's like. Of course, it's heartbreaking for the players and also for the fans. Like, I don't know. Imagine you're like a fan of like some football team. Like, I don't know. What is good? Oh, scheiße. I'm so bad in football. FC Bayern Munich. I'm from Munich. That's why I'm telling you this. And imagine you're like a Munich fan for so long. And you've like been with them from the start. From the bottom of the low tier ranks to the top. And then their whole lineup, their whole team that you've been a fan of and was part of your identity just like goes and becomes like Team Samsung or whatever. You get me? It's yeah. It's a fan base, man. Like I feel bad like for the Turkish fan base, but yeah, it is business in the end. So you just have to look at the bright side. Be happy for your team. Be happy for your team, bro. These guys deserve to be. They're gonna be on a tier 1 salary now. They deserve this, and they deserve this. It's the end of an era, but a new era is coming, and yeah. As long as this team stays together and plays and wins, it's still gonna be a Turkish team winning. And not a Russian. Like, it's still Turkish. Please go to Fury FE. Guys, I'm not good for any female team. They're literally levels above me. I play for... I'm a casual pugger. I'm a casual pugger. Dona plus Jackass fixes G2. Bro, I want to apply to G2. I want to apply to G2 for the opposition. How realistic you think? I mean, they could take me just for content. I'm gonna post it now. Let's make a post now, guys. We're doing this. We are applying together, okay? You ready? G2 application here. Boom. Oof, okay. And look at the application video now. You ready? Let's go. Next stuff for cat. Oh, posting it. I'm so excited. Dona 1 Nate Ace M0nesy 0. I know who my goat is. You know it. You know it. You know it. This guy knows. Oh! You're Snake! Look at this! Look at this Snake move. The fuck is that?